Last time we recruited old Greybeard, so we got one of the leaders, and now it's off to a place called Bractea. But since Bractea doesn't show up as one of these options here, we've done Hebel Hall, so I guess it's off to Glum Island. It's a rather nice looking island. You can see on our map here. It's quite a big place. Glum Cove. Sense North. There's a word you don't use every day. Anyway, onward to find a place that may or may not be Bractea. So, here's a place. Go around an inlet. What do you have to say?
I'm here to see your leader.
That's Ardus Frostbard, but you shouldn't go in. Breccia's been overrun by Tuenan warriors. They've taken him prisoner.
Don't worry, I'm here to help.
Then this passage will take you there. Please find Ardus.
Oh, that was painless. Alright, in we go into the decorative tunnel, I guess. So, Bractea Town. On hearing of a possible Razran attack, a band of Tuenans decided on a preemptive strike. Bractea, positioned as it was to the north of Razarus, and at the entrance to Smuggler's Maze, would be a key site to hold in any invasion of Razarus. It was here that Gunthro first encountered the Tuenan warriors. These deadly soldiers were each trained in hand-to-hand combat and were adept at fighting on land and in shallow waters. Okay, so now the distinction between shallow and deep water is going to become important. Right, so for soldiers are blue. I believe...
Help us, Gunthro! Tuenans have overrun our city!
I believe they'll show up as guards. Guard, yeah. This is just a standard enemy. Now, Gunthro the Epic Blunder was intended... Oh, challenge scroll, maybe. Could see one of those. Gunthro the Epic Blunder was intended to be an introductory hold, right? An introduction to the series for people. And yet, they have guards really early on, which is a bit of a confusing development choice, I guess. The guards are... They're not too bad once you know how to deal with them, but they're much more complicated than roaches, obviously, and also than most of the other monsters that you found quite early on in other versions of DROD. So it's a curious choice. But, these, well...
An interloper. Charge, men! Charge for honor! Charge for bravery! Charge and never stop charging!
Gunthro had heard of the prowess of the Tuenan warriors. They were experts with their swords, even when wading in shallow waters, and could find their way past any obstacle to reach their target.
Hey, that's like you and a hot roach burger.
Yeah, like that, I guess.
Right. So if we watch this guy here, he should be able to path around, so he's a lot smarter than the roach. He also has this weapon, which makes them a little bit harder to fight against. The swords have the same rules as you, so they can either move or swing their sword. And you can block a tile, so they can't step into your sword, you can't step into their sword. The most important thing I would advise for fighting guards is to use the wait command. Wait just makes this so much easier. So if I wait now, he makes a move to try to get to me. This gives me a chance to take him out. And yes, this guy is indeed coming around here. So we're gonna deal with him. Oh. And yes, they can hit the orbs as well, of course. Complete the room without turning your sword. Okay, this should be a lot more interesting than the first one I did. Just to demonstrate guard combat a little bit more. I'm going to first... So here, see our swords are kind of opposite each other. I would wait, come stand, and you turn your sword. So I'm just going to do a little bit more of this. Let's see, if I stab north, I'm safe because you need to step into my sword to kill me. Okay. Okay, so cleared the room, reset. Now I never hit the checkpoint. Okay, so if I wanted to do this without turning my sword, what's a good orientation to have? Should just try it with what I've got right now. This shouldn't be too bad. Although I think straight north or south might be better, just based on how this is set up. But
An interloper! Charge, men!
you can also hit space, just skip dialogue.
Yeah, like that, I guess.
So here, if I wait, he's going to step forward one, and then I can do that. Okay, I see a complication. I need a sword orientation that allows me to hit every single orb. If we're facing this way, because there's no way you're going to get here unless I can get one of the guards to do it, which is going to be tricky. Yeah. That one's not an issue. Oh, well, you can let yourself out, that's fine. Yeah, so you have to rotate to get around me. There we go. So I'm just mostly concerned about this one. You... Well... We'll just get you there. Huh. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get this one. You. It's gonna have to be you. Okay, I can get you to follow me this way. Is this gonna work? There we go. Yeah, I could have made this a lot easier on myself by... Oh. I need you to step south, okay. I'm not left-handed. Okay, so that was a little bit more interesting, trying to manipulate the guards. Mostly just because of the orbs. Fighting them themselves, take it slow, fight one at a time. They're not too bad. Okay, here... I'm checking for scrolls now before doing anything else. Ah, okay. So you hit the orb once, and the guard is here, that gets the guard out. However, there are all these roaches. So this is something interesting with the guards. And an important difference between them and soldiers. Guards are an enemy, roaches are an enemy, but they're not exactly on the same team. Roaches will ignore the guard, and the guard will ignore the roaches. However, if you can manipulate the guard to move, the guard will stab or swing his sword into a roach. He is smart enough not to do that to another guard, so it's just he doesn't consider the roaches to be his allies, I guess. But the roaches won't attack him either. So...
Show your bravery. Hit that orb and we'll fight.
I need you to help me with something first.
yes. Okay. Good. Also, guard pathfinding. He's not smart enough to come around to get to me, because there's no path to me. So he acts like a roach when there's no path that gets to me. Like a roach with the exception that he rotates his sword occasionally if he doesn't like the angle we're at. Okay. So two choices here. I can... Oh. There we go. Let's do that. I can either get the guard to come to me, or I can get the roaches to come to me. Or I can get the guard to the roaches, or the roaches to the guard. I choose this way. Oh, we're gonna have to rotate at that angle, that's fine. Not too bad. Okay, here we go. Shallow water. So the guards can move through, of course. Gunthro cannot swim, so... Yeah, see they're bobbing back and forth because they're not going to hit each other. So yeah, can't go into the water. Okay, guards and soldiers. So this is now interesting here. They're going to choose the closer target. So the soldier's locked himself in. I need to rescue him. Okay. Hopefully the movements I'm doing here make some amount of sense. Oh dear, I'm gonna get two of these at once. Back up. That's not fine, because in this position... Yeah, I think they got me in that position. Oh no. Okay. Hopefully the fighting here makes some kind of sense. No. Get tight. Find a way through.
Thanks, Gunthro!
Just use their attraction to the soldier there to get things a little bit more favorable for me. This is just a horde room. Okay. So there's not really a lot of puzzle to this one, it's just a matter of... Yeah, that's already dead. So let's, first of all, come with our sword facing the right way. So yeah, the roaches cannot... that was not good what I just did there. There, okay. So now that the guards are dealt with, it's a simple enough matter to clean up the roaches. And that looks like our way through. And possibly a multi-room secret here. Well, multi-room... No, because it's just... Yeah, there's no other secret here. Okay, so there's a way onto this little island from this room. Something to keep in mind when we get in there. Next... Oh, another secret. This one's a little bit more obvious. It's got a wall leading right to it. And some guard shenanigans. Okay. Yes.
You're not getting in here, Razarun.
Yes, I am. And you're going to help me.
Right. So there's no way... he's acting like a dumb roach. This force arrow here, force arrow trap. If I step to the east of these doors, then the roach will be stuck on the arrow. Which might be okay, actually. How do I... This is... Oh, no. That... Yeah, okay, that closes that. So it is a trap. We want to close this, and... stuff is happening. Okay, well, the first thing we need to do is hit that so we can get in. So let's have our smart guard here do exactly what we need him to do. Okay. So now that I've crossed the force arrow, he has a path to me. And I guess, I can toggle this path on and off. So he's gonna come through like this if I need it there. If I toggle that, it'll become dumb at maybe just the right time. So let's... There we go. That lets me have him hit that, which closes that. Do I want him to close that? Yes, how do I kill the roach? This is closed before the roach steps there. I'm then able to go in here, and I hit that myself to the roach. Just getting him to turn his sword around. Not... Wait. Shoot. Okay, yeah, I screwed that up. I forgot what I was doing. I guess, having... Well, as it is currently, I can just go in and kill everything. Ah, but I can't get past this. Okay, so I need your help. Yeah, so same principle. So you're gonna kill, probably I need you... Okay, yeah. I can toggle this back and forth in order to get you. So I think I'm mostly doing this. I don't want to touch this orbital if I can help it. Right, so now you have to go through the long way. So how do I want you to go here? Here, you're going to go like this. I can force you, when you're in here, to go around this way. And I can force you... Here, I can force you in like that. Can I force you back up all the way, or do I need you to deal with this now? No, okay, I have to let you through now. Okay. Oops. Okay, well, yeah, kill those. And that's going to bring you back that way. Is that what I want? Start over. Oh, I see how I do this. Okay. That forces you to go through there. And then do that. Alright. I see. I do that, and now you're done. Alright. And that gets that clear. Kind of a weird room. I'm playing around, but that's the kind of situation where guards can be a lot more confusing than something simple like a roach, which is going to be done no matter whether it has a path to you or not. Aha. A lot of broken walls. And I can't actually get in. So I need to convince one of these guards to hit one of those orbs for me. And from there... from there... I should be able to do it myself. So, despite guards having the ability to break these walls, they're not smart enough to do it. They see it as an obstacle. So they will inadvertently break a path, but they won't deliberately use that to get to me. careful and hide a secret in this room, I probably would use one of these edges, so I'm just going to clear the border. Found something right here. See if there's anything else. No. If you don't like looking at the walls, you can just kind of run your sword along it as well. Just one secret, is to be expected. And this, I guess, builds on the same principles as this room. Again, it's kind of like how this was a more advanced version of that. So this is going to be, the guards can't actually come and get to me. Yeah, broken wall there. So I break this, and then the guards can come to me, actually. They're going to be done like a roach. So they're going to come with their swords pointed directly at me and dig a path, and I'm going to be surrounded. Destroy all crumbly walls before hitting the orb. Well, I was going to say that I was going to be clever and try to leave a barrier with enough empty space so that they would come at me in an interesting way, but clearly this puzzle is no longer going to be about manipulating the guards, manipulating the walls, and instead it's going to be about manipulating the guards. I almost feel like I should have given the non-challenge version a try. That way anyway. Yeah, that didn't work terribly well. I got one of them. From here. Yeah, I'd say that's bad. Are they clumped up enough that I can get past? Probably not. That was terrible. Okay. See, if I turn now, it's going to stab me. So I need to... This is something interesting with guards. You can actually... play around with them a little bit. Okay, so... another advanced technique. Guard movement order. Guard 1 moves first, then Guard 2, then Guard 3. I was contemplating if I rotate my sword, I would be safe if this guard moves before this guard, because this guard would move forward, and then that sword would be blocked. But... so you can see he hasn't moved yet. This guy gets to move first. So... the other thing to do, I guess, is to... yeah, just get around them instead of trying to turn my sword. This probably makes no sense at all what I just did there. But the guard's disadvantage, like you have to turn and step. You have to choose between the two. For the guards, they are not smart about it, so instead of trying to turn my sword to fight them, I just moved and they kept wasting turns by trying to turn to face me, which gave me enough of a lead that I could fight them with my sword facing in that position with whatever happened to turn. This is definitely getting more interesting. The challenges, certainly, getting a lot harder. Which is good. Guards are a fun element. I'm working on a hold right now, actually. My favorite level so far is guard themed. It's a lot of fun to work with. Okay, what do we got here? We've got corpses, wonderful. Secret. Close. Is there anything that opens that? No. Get through. I guess there's no way through there. Ardus Frostbard.
Saved!
Are you Ardus Frostbard?
Indeed, it is I. And the Tuenans?
Driven from Bractea, sir.
Good. This outrage will not stand. I must leave immediately.
For the smuggler's maze?
Exactly. Until we meet again.
Alright. There's no way in there. No. F7 again to talk to the counter. No, I don't see any other ways. Can't reach it. Okay. So sometimes they are just jerks and they put things that look like secrets that aren't secrets. Regardless, I did hit that checkpoint, right? We can investigate that again later. I'm going to do a secret hunt at the very end of the level. So, if I miss anything on the way in, on the way through the game, I will pick it up at the end on the way towards 100% mastery.
Well done for driving the Tuenans out of Bractea and saving Ardus.
Checkpoint. Okay, we could explore the rest of Glum Island, but I think this is a fairly long part of this video, so we will go say hi to Ardus Frostbard at the Smuggler's Maze. Yeah, we have Old Greybeard and Ardus Frostbard. Who is our next leader?
We are lost without Aurora Bladeseeker. She sought to cleanse the source of the Rochi menace.
Alright, well, we will find Aurora Bladeseeker in the next episode.